Did you take the COVID-19 shot? No, they did not. And it was becoming increasingly clear that the unvaccinated, as they're called, were being targeted and they were being killed. And the people
Wow.
who were speaking to me used the word murder. It seems to me, Mike, that you came into hospital. And the first question they asked, did you take the shot? And if they said yes, they did take the shot, they went and got different treatments. The ones who did not take the shot, unvaccinated, were straight into remdesivir, ventilation, fentanyl, a cocktail of drugs, and killed on those ventilators
That
over and
well,
over again.
okay, that's a very strong accusation, but let me add to it that I've interviewed other guest lawyers who have pointed out that the hospitals were financially incentivized to produce COVID-related deaths because some of them received in California as much as about $500,000 per death if someone was diagnosed with COVID beforehand. Do you think that that kind of financial incentive played a role in this flow chart that you're describing right now?
100%. And we have coders and whistleblowers, people working inside the hospital, telling us that they were just jabbing people for this COVID test. And they would keep going over and over again until they got a positive. The minute they got a positive, tick that box, that's some money. On to the next thing, remdesivir, big tick for that. And they were showing us on the death medical records how much they were getting paid for every single drug and cocktail and equipment that was used on them. And it was
Wow.
$500,000 plus per person, big money. And as one person told me, my daughter was worth more dead than alive, and they took her.
You see here is a Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 injection when it was first put on a slide. And in the background, you see all of these blinking lights and extreme activity. This is 100 times magnification. And here you see that something is self-assembled that we call microchips, because we have done studies that these microchips are actually emitting what's called a MAC address phenomenon.
Tell us what the flashing dots are in the background.
This is what's called nano and micro robots. They are communicating with each other via light signal, and they are collaborating to self-assemble these larger structures that are microchips. And so this is in the realm of self-assembling nanotechnology. Here you see a micro robot emitting blue light. Here's another one. This background swarming is what I've seen in the human blood, and I will show you later images of that. They did analysis of COVID-19 injection and found 54 undeclared chemical elements, including fluorescent graphene oxide. And I have documented the fluorescence phenomena in the blood and with this technology extensively. I've looked at many childhood vaccinations now under the microscope, and they have the same self-assembling nanotechnology. Richard Hirschman sent me embalmed blood of a vaccinated individual who had been deceased for 8 months before. I got these vials in June of 2023, and you can see here the same filaments. And this is a video of ongoing self-assembly within this. What you see here is a Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 injection when it was